Assalamu alaikum students. Standard 5th. Subject English. Topic 2. Word fun. Students, let us read these sentences. You must cover the glass of water with a lid. The scholarship provided by the school will cover all expenses. And next, when there is a festival, I cover the ground with colorful floral designs. So students, here the word cover. You can see word cover in all the three sentences. So the word cover is used as three different meanings in the above sentences. So here it is said that you must cover the glass of water with a lid. And here in the next sentence, the scholarship provided by the school will cover all expenses. And next, when there is a festival, I cover the ground with colorful floral designs. So the word cover is used as three different meanings in these sentences. And so it is called a homograph. A homograph is a word that has the same spelling but different meanings and pronunciations. First, column A has some words in bold. So this is column A and we can see some words are there in bold, right? Column B has their meanings and here are the meanings. So we have to match them. First, he has a good circle of friends. So now here in this sentence, the meaning of circle is what? It is talking about a group, a circle of friends. So the meaning is a group. Next, he has drawn the circle on paper. So now here the circle is a shape. So the correct meaning is a shape. Next, you must obey your teacher's commands. So now here in this sentence, it is an order. So the meaning is orders. And last, I have a good command of the language. So now here in this sentence, the meaning of command is what? Knowledge of a particular subject. Second, use these words in sentences of your own, bringing out difference in meanings. So now we have to use these words in our sentences, bringing out the difference in meanings. So let us start first is arm. So we can make sentence such as, a good bowler practices to swing his arm properly. And next, let us write, a robber was armed with a gun. So as you can see in both the sentences, the meaning is different. See, tight. So let us write, she twisted her handkerchief into a tight knot. And next, he is tight with his money. So here also there is difference in the meanings. Read these words. No, doubt, muscle, chalk. So now here students, the highlighted letters. So here it is K, B, C, L. The highlighted letters are not pronounced while saying the words. Letters which are not sounded or pronounced in a word are called silent letters. Question number 3. Underline the silent letter in the given words. So now here students, words are given and we have to underline the silent letter. So let us start with the first one. Calm. Or do we pronounce it as calm? We pronounce it as calm. So L is the silent letter here. Here also L is the silent letter. And here also L is the silent letter. Next B. Comb or comb. How do we pronounce this word? We pronounce it as comb. So B is the silent letter. And remember students, letter B is not pronounced when B comes in a word after M. Next, here also B is the silent letter. Dumb. So here also B is the silent letter. Then thumb. B is the silent letter. Next, see, sandwich. So how do we pronounce this word? Sandwich. So D is silent letter here. Then handkerchief or handkerchief. This handkerchief. So D is the silent letter here. Then Wednesday or Wednesday. This Wednesday. So D is the silent letter. D. Fight. So which is the silent letter here? GH are the silent letters here. Here also GH. Now your daughter or doctor. This daughter. So GH are the silent letters here. E. Psychology. So how do we pronounce it? We pronounce it as psychology, not P psychology. So P is the silent letter. So remember students, P is not pronounced when it comes before S and T in words. So here also P is silent. And here also P is silent. Next, F. Fear. So remember students, A is not pronounced when it comes in a word after E. So here A is silent. And here also A is silent. Then here A is silent. Here also A is silent. And here also A is silent. G. How do we pronounce this word? It is knife or knife. We pronounce it as knife. So K is silent letter in this word. And remember, letter K is not pronounced when it comes before N and beginning of the words. So here also we pronounce it as knee or knee. It is knee. So K is silent here. Knock or knock. It is knock. So K is silent here. H. Now how do we pronounce that word? This word? This isle. So S is silent letter here. Here also we pronounce it as island or island. It is island. So S is silent here. Islet or islet. It is islet. So S is silent letter here. Now read this sentence. I am a citizen of India and hence I am an Indian. So now here students, the suffix N is added to the name of the country India to get the nationality or the geographical name Indian. So students, likewise, people living in different countries have a geographical name each. Certain syllables are added to the name of the country to get the nationality. These syllables could be an, ian, ese, I, ik, ish. In some cases, a letter has to be dropped before the syllable is added. So, here, for example, China, Chinese. England, English. Question number 4. Match the countries with the nationalities. So students, these are the names of the countries. We have to match the countries with the nationalities. So let us look at the first one, that is Greece. So the nationality is Greek. Let us match them. Next, Poland. So here the nationality is Pole. Next, Turkey. So the nationality is Turk. Next, France. The nationality is French. Next, Norway. Nationality is Norwegian. Next, Iraq. The nationality is Iraqi. Next is Czech Republic. So the nationality is Czech. Afghanistan. So the nationality is what, students? It is here, that is Afghan. Next, Denmark. It is Dane. Brazil, Brazilian. Spain, Spaniard. Britain is British. And Portugal is Portuguese.